Welcome back. Hello, my name is Avia Vulpes. I'm TechFocus VTuber, and I'm continuing on with my Sea King Airfix build. So last time, got the fuselage put together and the top stuck on. The glue match dried really well on the bottom, so this is all really nice together now. I do need to do a couple of touch-ups along here to just get it pushed together a bit more, but the main thing I'm worried about at the moment is when I was over the weekend doing dry fits on this, well, the back of it looks to be fine there, the front gap, so it looks like I'm going to have to try and push this together just to get it all fitting seamlessly. So we've got lots of little spots along here to try and glue it together. Similar thing with the front. This bit which I did as well last week. That'll be sat in here, but yeah, it's a similar thing. It's just a little bit too wide. So yeah, push all those together, but this will be getting stuck onto this first. We'll be able to do it all together in one go. So basically, you've got this bit to do next, step 30, and then next is getting this whole bottom piece in. Before I do that though, a little bit of a show and tell to do. So I've bought a few new supplies ahead of getting the Warhammer 40,000 starter set. Basics first, I got new tweezers. So these are ones I've been using previously, just standard tweezers really, with a sharp tip on the end. I do have rounded tips as well, but I've been using the sharp ones so far. And then all the layers of plastic to put this in. Right, you've got these ones now, which are little bent, but you got this soft rubber coating on, which should hopefully prevent some of the issues I had with this, where as I've been gripping stuff and putting it in, the sharp and metal bits on this is actually pulling the paint off. So hopefully this will be a little bit gentler on it. I just noticed, didn't realise when I bought it, it's two different sizes, so yeah, that should come in really handy. There for now. Next we're on the show and tell. Some modelling flock, some fake grass basically, which would be for basing. I did buy a basing kit with the Warhammer 40,000 stuff, but yeah, it didn't come with any grass as far as I could tell, so this will be quite useful. I am planning on 3D printing some scenery soon, so I want to do a little battle report for the 40,000 inches that I get. So it'll be Space Marines versus Tyranids. So I figure this would be great for like hills and other terrain that I might 3D print off. And similar vein, also for basing, I've got this stuff. These are basically two different types of fake shrubs. I think this is for like, work out how to get into this. I think this is supposed to be for like model railways. I mean, it's all in, I think it's Chinese. The optics are actually very useful on this. So you know what? For modelling that, I'll just use that. This way, yeah, there we go. So yeah, there's little fake grass shrubs to stick on. There's just basic details. So I've got that in a darker colour as well. Look at this one. Don't know what it is I'm going to use just yet because I started to set the slightly darker. They've got like spring, summer, and then autumn. Yeah, there's 140,000 set. The base battle map that it comes with, and what I see on YouTube videos and lights, one side is like a spaceship, more industrial look, and then the other is a kind of alien, desolate world. So I don't know how well the grass and shrubs and stuff will look there, but I've got them just for the future when I do start more probably collecting an army. But that said, as I said previously, I'm looking at Mechanicum, which I'll probably do more industrial bases. There's quite a few 3D printed base designs that you can get, which is most likely what I go for, so maybe those won't come in too handy for that, but we'll see. Anyway, started on this now. So yeah, the 40k starter set looks like it's going to be, well, it's due for dispatch tomorrow, so hopefully should arrive on Saturday. Doing no delays with raw mail, which, yeah, their stuff gets really delayed in the depots at the moment. Put that together. Yeah, either way, I'm pretty confident it will arrive in time for the bank holiday weekend, which is when I'm planning to make it. Hold that there for now. Yeah, I did see they've announced a bunch of new Space Marine stuff, new miniatures and that, because I know Space Marines are the first army getting the Codex. Yeah, surprise, surprise, they're the poster army. I think it's Tyranids as well, because they're the other ones in the starter set. And then, yeah, there's a couple more, including Mechanicum, that's getting their Codex this year, but towards the end of it. And then the first wave anyway, we're getting theirs early next year. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of maybe picking up a couple of the like more standard units, so maybe get one of the command units for the Mechanicum, like a techno-archaeologist, and then maybe like a squad of Scutari or something. So I don't think they're going to be changing the rules too much of the units that exist, or don't be like removing anything. Just be, I would imagine it'd be new units being added. Yeah, again, the Skitari are your standard inventory. I feel like they're a pretty safe bet to be picking up. Yeah, that's what I might do. What I might do while I'm waiting for that to dry. I should be able to just leave this. Yep. We're going to get this together now. That. I'm holding this in place. I've also got that drying, which means I'll be going on the next step a lot faster. Look at my fingers now. The other thing I just did as well was picked up a new White Dwarf subscription, so I used to be subscribed to that when I was younger. Because that's always, if you're into Warhammer, it's a great magazine to get. Although it's obviously generic Games Workshop, so you get 40k and, I guess, Age of Sigmar now. It's fantasy back in my day. Plus whatever other specialist games they're doing. Which I think now are just Necromunda and Blood Bowl. Yeah, so I think my subscription starts in October for some reason. I need to double check when it's actually what the first issue will be, but that's what it was saying online. So I ordered last month's issue and then the one that's there this month, which should be also releasing tomorrow. But hopefully I'll be getting 2 copies of White Dwarf soon. So we're going to start reading through that. Start catching up on all the latest updates, especially because obviously 10th edition is only recently released. So I think they've got a lot of good information in these couple of issues about 10th edition, what the rules are. Rather than blowing on it actually does make a difference. Steadily fusing together, but it's not holding in place like I want it to. Which is quite a bad sign if you want to do the base, because that's really got to hold in place. Unfortunately, it means I might not get much done this stream, because I think most of it is going to be sitting here waiting for glue to cure again. I've got any. You know what? Let's see if I've got any elastic bands that might be strong enough to hold that. One would be quite promising. Go. Now that's holding in place. That's already dry. Yeah, that's cured so fast. I did want to get some paint on the top, so I might, while I wait for this to finish curing, I'll get some, touch up some paint on there. Looks like the AI audio filtering is on this time. Usually I'm shaking this up and it's not picking up on the mic. You may hear some distortion on the audio as I'm speaking, but that's just because when it's filtering, it has to filter out some parts of the audio range that my voice is in, so it can't actually use all of my voice. Yeah, or all of the audio that's coming through from my vocals. On here as well. All needs is on here, but I'll just do another layer just to be sure. do for now. The elastic band seems to be holding for now, so hopefully that will do a good job of holding that all in place. I'm going to leave it a while to cure just to be safe. In which case, I've already got me some other bits now. I need to wait for that to finish before I stick on. That'll be the next part, sticking on C7, but I want to wait until last time because I need to flip that over first. And I can't do that one yet, so let's do 32. C23, which is this part here. I'm supposed to stick the intakes on. I don't know if it's even worth it because with the box, this is over the front of where the intakes are, so you're never going to see them. Yeah, I don't know if it's even worth bothering putting the what's are they? Should be these two. I'll go onto there where the elastic band is. Some point. $56. This is all spaced out specifically, so maybe I do need to. That begs the question of what colour do they need to be. Yes, I'll just do them in the grey. Use the little Airfix one. Do for now. It's good enough. Leave that to dry for a bit. Yeah. Cement and then pulled off the canopy, the panel at the front. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. So I'm going to glue this back on. That's dry, so it's in now. Just press these in and then do glue on the back. So perhaps you'll basically keep that in place, and then yeah, fit the glue in to then just cure all around that, so that'll hold those there. That looking like it's okay. It just needs to stay in place to cure more. Now we've got change of drinks. Luckily I've got another can queued up. Yes, it's quite warm in the UK now. Yeah, the heat has definitely come back. It's not as warm as it has been, but yeah, it's warm enough. It's uncomfortable at night in the moment. Spraying B at the back. To do at the moment until that's fully cured and I can get the base on. So it's T7 to do, which I can probably do next actually, and then once that's cured, I can then get that on. So in theory, apart from trying to push the base together, should go fairly quickly through the next few steps. I am going to get this part off in preparation. Fire on the bottom of that actually, where the sprue was. I'm basically prepped ready for the next stage, so I do need to C. Frame C, part 7 is this one. goes forward slightly. So I think it's just the same as on the air intakes, just get a little glue around here. Just let gravity hold it all in place. You're like that. Need to hold it up somewhere. Yeah, that will do fine. This is where you got the spikes sticking down. I don't want them pushed up by the mat, so holding it up like that would then allow gravity to help pull it down. So it just cures in place. Here, trying to look inside it. Some glue on the inside to help hold these parts together. Now where the tab is on the inside top. So it's on this part, on this part. See where I need to be actually getting the glue. Right now I've got the other tweezers, I could probably put the guard back on this one and then don't have to worry about that one ever again. So this instructions, this one goes in here. Yeah, it fits pretty well actually. This off without knocking off the control panel again. Broad where I wanted it to. In fairness though, actually, you know what, I don't think it's going to matter. Where it is there is kind of ideal actually, so I'll just say sod it, let's do it where it is. I do need to file that up a little bit. There's little tabs on the sides here. Carefully cut them off just so it makes this whole bit Got flusher. Hopefully that should allow me to get this in a lot easier. Yeah, that's going a lot better now. So the next step should be to do the base, and then this bit goes on after. Guess that's all I'll do then. Except that is not cured yet. So you know what, sod it. Let's do a bit out of order. Let's pop on. Be able to run a small line of glue there where it's going to meet onto. Fuselage. Fits very nicely. Yeah, these are the intakes in here. And I believe these on the side are actually the exhausts. So I think with helicopters they usually mount the engines facing that way, so the air comes in, and then comes around and then through this way and then out the exhaust that way. Don't know why exactly they do it that way, but I've seen a few walk around videos on YouTube like looking at helicopters and opening up the engine covers and that seems to be the way that they mount them. Drying. I think that's cured enough. Start to get this in place. This needs to come in a bit, but actually the rest of it fits a lot better than I thought it would. Not in place at all. I'll just go and run a glue all along here and then just pop it in. Really good. Try a little bit more because I won't be able to get into that once this is put in place. Stop that from drying out. This is something I'm looking at doing hopefully next weekend, the bank holiday weekend. I'll be going back to my parents' house on Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to see how I can get my old Warhammer 40,000 miniatures out from the loft and try and bring them home with me, and then do as a video idea at some point. I'll probably do it as a live stream, do an old army showcase showing off all my old miniatures. So yeah, I've got an old 3rd edition Chaos Space Marines Iron Warriors army, and then also an old 3rd/4th edition Tau army. So yeah, that I think would be kind of cool to show up. I also got an Ultramarines army because my mum bought me one. I think she saw it in a charity shop or something. She knew I collected Warhammer, so she just bought me one day. Never really used it because it was towards the end of when I was actually collecting and playing Warhammer. But yeah, have that as well, so might see if I can bring that back and show it off. Let's do some live battle reports at some point. I may get out my old miniatures, but I know some of them you can't use anymore because, like, I mean, it's 10th edition now, a lot of the stuff's been discontinued, so there's no really rules for a lot of it anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to be. I might try and collect 2 armies now. I think I'm going to go with the Adeptus Mechanicus because I'm really warming up to them, but don't know what my second army is going to be yet, whether to go with Tau again, whether to build out the Blood Ravens Space Marines, because that's what I'll be doing with the starter set. I've got no interest in collecting Tyranids at the moment, so I'm not going to be fleshing those out. But the one I am considering is Chaos Space Marines, and doing another Iron Warriors army with all the more recent miniatures. There's some pretty cool stuff that's been released, like the Defiler. I really like the look of. The gravity doesn't pull this off. It seems to be gluing pretty well in place actually. Yeah, I need to bring out the yellow again in a moment to do some more touch-ups. Yeah, so I've got all this done. And next looks like it's going to be the sort of tail assembly next. Okay, so I've got two options with this, I think. Maybe not. I thought there's an option to do the tail folded. It's all the way here. The tail's supposed to be stuck on before. How? Okay, I'm a little confused on that one. We're supposed to put the tail on all the way in 34. Outfit parts in steps 35 and 36. If folded tail is to be assembled. So here goes straight to 37 and then refer to 60 B and C. So yeah, if you want to do the folded tail, then skip these two, go straight to that one, and then you do the tail. Yeah, in here. But I'm going to do the tail without, so I'm going to skip these and do these ones instead. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, so it's very useful to read the instructions. And then, yeah, after that, basically all the undercarriage stuff, so we can actually, I don't know if we'd be doing it this stream, maybe next stream we can actually get it standing on its own, which would be really good. almost cured, not quite. I'm going to call that good enough. Try and get this in, so I think I'm going to have to do this just all in one go. Going in, that's... yeah, it's not quite flushed over the light. If I hold it like that, it should. Plastic bands back, although that seems to be curing where I want it now. Happy with that. The darkness on there is just because of the black paint. I'm going to be... wanting over that with yellow, so that's not going to be an issue. It actually is. Can I get that on there? Okay, I think that's enough weight to hold that in place. I'm going to leave that now. Just leave this front panel here and all of this will be done. And we'll be officially over halfway. Which I think it's taken 7 streams to get halfway, but we are there. To be fair, I think things might be about to speed up a bit. Partly because I've already got a load of stuff pre-painted anyway. Also because a lot of these are just little fiddly bits that shouldn't take too long to do. Maybe all that little oil, but 53 we do our next decals. We'd think it's taking that long to get there. Mind you, I think most of the decals will be the last steps because they're... So I think that's going to be the next one for the overhead control panel. And then the rest of these are just all exterior stuff. It's going to be the most tricky bits. Yeah. Okay, so there's decals I think that go on the vents, which will make that a lot easier. I was really getting worried about painting that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to paint it a base coat and then put the decals on to give it the actual vent look. Right, that's it. You'll see some glistening in there, so I think there's still maybe some wet glue. Hard to tell really. So I can start painting up some more bits. But these, I think, 15, 17, 16 and 8. So these two and these two. These two yellow as well. Go ahead and do that. Just, I'm not waiting for paint to dry. Later on. Just go back to the wide brush. Get the paint on there quickly. Do some more coats on these since they're getting painted as well. And we're doing those very soon as well. Got some spare paint. Do another coat on the tail assembly. Door as well. So we're going to that's it for what's coming up right away. Yeah, I think that would do for now. I'll let that all dry. How fast it's all coming together. You know, how long it was just the interior details and then now suddenly it's actually, look at this, it's pretty much an aircraft. Okay, there's still a few bits missing, but details are there. It's actually, it's gone in place really well. We'll get a little bit more into here just to make sure that all bonds tightly. I don't need the glue to hold that down anymore. That's all bonded really well around here. So just a little bit more glue on this bit just to hold that in place. Otherwise I can do a dry fit. Now we're getting a nose. But yeah, I'm going to wait for that to cure first and then get that bit on after. Finally, we're done with this page. But you know what? In anticipation, I'm going to move it on ahead anyway. Yeah, we look at the tail next. I've got to work out what that square symbol means now. Get that over there. Get this out of the way over here. Should be something at the start instead of what the symbols were. Do not cement together. Which I was kind of guessing because with this, once you glue the tail rotors on, which will be the last steps. Yeah, there you go, 60. Once you glue that in place, you can then spin these around. Yeah, makes sense that you wouldn't cement the pin down. The paint on the top there, let's cut these out. Do a couple of layers on that just to catch up on that, but otherwise it seems to be okay. There's Bravo 8. Yeah, that is frame B. So it should be flush at the back there. Good thing I put my finger in the way there because that nearly went flying. So there's a bit of the extra thing from the moulding. This will basically be going into here. Do some extra on that, so that off. Thin drill on here at the moment, but I might see about around the edges to open that up a little bit. I mean, to be fair, I've got the, you know what, got a round file in here somewhere. This one. Let's put it in, just net up with it. Yeah, it's a lot better now. My concern was if I didn't open that up, it wouldn't be free spinning. I guess it's all in place now. There were a few touch-up coats, but nothing really major. I tried some places like along the top here. Well, all on this side really. But that pin should stay removing in there. So let's get the glue out. Careful not to cement the pin down. I've got no glue right around there, so there shouldn't be any glue to seep into there and hold it in place. Hold it there for now. I'm not sure how to test that the pin's still pretty free moving. Okay. Feels like it is. Go a bit longer. A small file there. Flat file rather. A little bit of stuff from where it's held onto the sprue. It's fine because I can just repaint on this area. So that's fine. So I get this small little brush. I think it's left. Parts that are currently painted. To make it all seamless. So I need a couple of coats. Boy, you really feel the weight of this now, but it's got some bits on. Get some more yellow just so I can top up the coat on the top here. I just didn't do as much as I thought on this part. I would use the paint to just fill in these gaps. bit more seamless. I just do try out my new tweezers, so I get this part glued on now. What I'm going to do, kind of glue along here. Carefully get this in place if I can. But to be fair, it seems to be curing on very, very fast. A little paint on there. Well, I'll be doing more layers on that anyway. Still seem to be free moving. So managed to avoid getting any cement on the pin. There's a paint on this. Wide one again. Here I think the gear fairings are kind of done now paint wise. I don't think there's any more we really need to get on these kinds of coats, so let's finish off the tail. See about doing a bit more on here. Yeah, probably not much to do until this dries now, paint wise. So what I might well do is get this bit done, so Charlie 27, so this one's, that's Delta, this one lying down is Charlie. Yep, Charlie, so it's 27. I don't know if this one needs painting, but if it does I'll do it after. This one should go in this way, and yeah, it looks like it's all internal. So I'll then hold that place, possibly. dry fit. I think it goes this way. Just sitting there flush. I think I might have. Just something in there. File away the inside a bit. The front is stuck on, which is good. Does not want to go in. Line there at the bottom. There we go. That fits very nicely there. I'll just have to leave it like that and just glue around there, because that should, theory, then all hold in place. Well, that's not. Okay. Do it like that, and then do a run down and hold that in place, and then there's enough excess. I'll put this on. Hold that in place, so I need to hold it upright for now while that cures. This is why I need stuff to clamp this up now. Hold it upright as the cement dried on the tail. It's been bent. Probably where that's been pushed down that way. That's something I need to be careful of. Do that. That will stay in place. Yeah, I need to try and get the landing gear done now, just so I can protect these. So, it to be these ones, which is still don't need more laser paint. Basically, they go on the sides, and that will hold the well, you can see it on here. They hold the landing gear just out. Fully cured yet, but that's doing really well. Probably start how that it's done as well. So this one doing 34, it says. Doesn't look like the entire strut assembly is 34, and then 85 on the outside, which is our black one. So that's for the tyres, and then 34 on the inside. So which ones? Especially to go white then. Maybe these two. And I think these two. Yep. Definitely needs stirring. Fresh one for this. Press it immediately because I can't get the lid back on. There we go. This one. It's very, very watery. Wash that off and then I can wash off the excess, hopefully. Really not laying down well. I might have to switch the army paint to white just because I think that one, that humble white that's included, is in good shape at the moment. Okay, I need to get the paint shaker up for this white because it's really... I wasn't sure if there was a mixing board in there for a moment. It's just... yeah, really gunked up in there. Took a while for the mixing board to even separate, so I need to get the paint mixer out. Could have done the job. Horse is all dried up now. Hopefully this will lay down a lot better. Interesting. The instructions also saying to do the insides of the gear assemblies white. So, I'm going to get that done while I've got some spare white paint. The other goes on the other side of this now that I've got this out, or now that it's flipped over rather. That seems to be going down a lot better. Maybe not quite time for a second coat yet. I think I need to leave that to dry a little bit more. Thought there wasn't on the straight film on the white for a moment there. You know, it's all on fine. take some of the excess off. White is still bunching up a bit on here. We'll hopefully be able to get another coat on here. Pretty good. I think I can get another yellow now. Put on these bits. To leave it here for tonight though, because it's going for an hour and a half already, which is usually how long I do these now. Though weirdly my voice doesn't feel anywhere near as bad as it usually does by now. Hopefully it's a positive sign. As I said in my intro video, currently, part of why I started streaming is to try and rebuild my voice, because I'm so quiet IRL. My vocal cords are really just not good right now. Yeah, hopefully doing all the talking for streaming has actually helped to build my vocal cords up a bit. Build. So yeah, so I've just got a load of parts to dry. Might leave it there so I can then get on with the landing gear next part. I'm basically aiming to... So I should be able to get all of this done very quickly. Real long. Once I've got that done, this will be freestanding then. Actually I need to paint G17 as well. These two. I have to do that next part as well. Yeah, I think I made really good progress today. We've got the fuselage. Fuselage is fully together now with the base. Got the engine intake on, got the nose on, got the tail on. Should still be free spinning, which feels like it is. Need to do 1 or 2 more layers of yellow on this. Otherwise it's just onto the undercarriage next. So that'll probably be what I do next week. Now, probably a good place to actually get it to, if I can get it freestanding on its own undercarriage, to then going to move everything up the way. So I'll be able to do the Warhammer 40,000 stream on the Bank Holiday Monday. So yeah, for upcoming streams. Back next Monday with Factorio again. Going to be doing a big reorganisation of the base. I've figured out how I'm going to set it up now. Wednesday we'll be continuing with Dawn of War 2, going through the campaign. And then of course next Thursday, next part of the Sea King build. Yeah, finally making some progress on this. Hopefully it should be more than a few more weeks and then I can get finally into the Mass Effect Avenger 3D printed assault rifle build, which I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into, even though that's going to be a lot of sanding to begin with. But yeah, streams are all same time as normal, 8 PM UK time. I guess with that, all's left for me to say is thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.